Disclaimer: the following video is an accurate description of a disturbing crime and explicit detail. Please, if you are sensitive to disturbing content and or get easily triggered, please do not watch this. Thank you. A man who murdered his 5-month-old daughter snapped while facing no more pressure than other parents during childcare, a judge has said. Summer Peace died in 2017 after suffering a catastrophic brain injury. Her father, Philip Peace, 43, from Dudley, was given a life sentence earlier after a jury found him guilty on Thursday. Summer's injuries were said to be consistent with having been shaken and thrown against a semi-hard surface. Peace was ordered at Birmingham Crown Court to serve a minimum of 14 years in prison. During a 5-week trial, the jury heard he was caring for his daughter alone on the 8th of September 2017 when he reported to emergency services that she had become unresponsive, claiming he had simply placed her on the floor. The disturbing reality is he violently shook her during a momentarily loss of temper during the previous day, which resulted in her suffering fatal brain injuries. The incident happened within a 2-minute period between 2 phone calls with another person just after 4 p.m. on September 8, 2017, when Summer had become unsettled and was crying. Mr. Linden said Peace and the caller struggled to hear one another as Summer was crying so loudly. Paramedics on arrival tried to resuscitate the baby, but she died in hospital the following day, police said. Summer's injuries also included broken ribs and retinal bleeding and caused immediate respiratory collapse, according to the West Midlands Police Force. Sentencing, Judge Mr. Justice Linden QC told Peace it was clear the jury concluded, "You snapped." He said he accepted evidence Peace was a loving father, but added, "There is no evidence of any stresses and demands on you above and beyond that ordinarily to be expected by parents of very young children." He told Peace, "What you have done will also cast a long shadow over you and your family for the rest of your lives." A spokesperson for the Crown Prosecution Service said, "This is a tragic case where Philip Peace lost his self-control and ended his daughter's life by causing devastating injuries when she had her whole future ahead of her." Now, I just wanted to quickly give my own opinion on this case and why this has disturbed me so much. I understand that having a child to look after is not easy, especially if you're a single parent, which due to the absence of Summer's mother being mentioned, this may be the case. Not 100% certain on this, but there is no evidence suggesting that the mother is involved in this case as of the time. I understand raising a child by yourself can come littered with many frustrations and difficulties, but no matter how you want to try to justify this case, the bottom line is there is no justification for doing something this horrendous to a baby who probably wanted nothing more than some affection. And if it was in some sort of pain, your reactive thought should never be to shake or attempt to harm this child in any way. There is no excuse for this type of behaviour, and the fact that Mr. Peace even tried to conceal this, and as far as we know has not signalled any sort of remorse or regret, tells me that this person is not fit to live in an empathetic society, or any society for that matter. People may say this behaviour can be put down to mental health or issues or similar personal problems, but to shake and harm the one thing that trusts you to be there for it and nurture it to be a loving, functioning member of society, and you betray that trust and murder your child. I believe this is the only appropriate time capital punishment should be necessary, and this man should never be allowed to be considered for parole, but that is only my opinion. Let me know what you think about this case in the comments. I would like to say thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please don't harass anyone mentioned in this video, as it's just unnecessary and I do not condone this behaviour. I have tried my best to find a fundraiser for Summer Peace's affected family, but I could not seem to find one anywhere. please consider donating to another appropriate charity to prevent this from ever happening again. My personal recommendation would be the NSPCC, which I will leave a link in the description if you would like to donate. Thank you and goodbye.